Everybody, here is our review from last night's board meeting. So a lot of it was just basically infrastructure things within the system, within the school district. An HR software was purchased to replace our current one. So we're going to modernize that payroll and HR software. They also, Mr. Duncan last month talked about our phone systems needing to be renewed, and our copier printers leases need to be renewed as well. So those are both submitted last night and approved last night. So those will be taking place over the next coming year. So you won't see it obviously in your homes, but here at the school, we'll be able to continue moving forward with some things. We hired the soccer coach, so we now have a new soccer coach. And a few months ago, if you remember, they talked about a cross-categorical position at the elementary school. So they were able to find a teacher for that next year. So next year that will be fully staffed, which is really good. And then our three principals and our special ed director all presented their school data from the Illinois State Report Card. So you can find both of those things on the website. If you want to see the presentations from each one of the principals in Ms. Compton, you just go to on the website under district to drop down. It says legal files and info, and then Mr. Dunk will be uploading those today. If they're not up right when you look, I apologize. Mr. Dunk is working on it, so we'll get that done the next at least day or so. So please be patient if it's not there, or if you want to see the actual report card itself, same website under district. This time you're going to go to school board resources, and under school board resources down and to the right, there's a little box that says Illinois State Report Card. When you click on that, it actually says the district, which covers everything. And then it breaks it down by building as well. So you can see any one of those. And you'll see the data that the principals pulled off came from that state website. So if you're caring to look at that, that's where you can find it. I will say this, the presentations last night, our students have done a heck of a job over the last 12, 24 months of really stepping up and taking a real good look at themselves and improving their test scores. It's very impressive last night. It's always difficult when you look at scores because we understand it's an isolated moment of their lives. It's one day, it's one test, and the work that they did and the value that they value of the education they're showing was on a display last night. So if you have a chance, look at it, celebrate them. Very, very impressive what our students did over the past year, and we're only going to continue to improve. That also goes along with the staff. The staff has really dug deep, and they've tried to find ways and start working on how we can improve those kind of things, because we know test scores are what is out there and what everybody sees, and so there's value to it. We understand, and our teachers and our students have really taken the bull by the horns, if you will, and done their very best to continue to improve those scores. Lastly, Ms. Compton did talk about a new curriculum for the EC program. That's the one that's housed at Peace. And so that was approved last night. All of that will be funded through IDA grants. So it's actually fully funded already. As long as we continue to have that grant money, we'll be able to pay for it using that. Two last things, kind of more of basic announcements. Not next Friday, I apologize. The 27th is school. If you look at the calendar, it says it's emergency day. If you remember, on November 10th, we had a snow day. So the first emergency day that needs to be taken away is the February 27th. I made a mention of it last board meeting. I forgot to mention it last night, so I apologize. So February 27th, there is going to be school. There's still no school on Monday, March 2nd, Casimir Pulaski Day. Also, there's no school this upcoming Monday for President's Day. So this weekend is a 3-day weekend. And then lastly, they talked about the foundation dinner that is on the 28th. I know Ms. Hoekstra has put out some announcements on Facebook, and the school has put the QR code and the flyer up on their Facebook page as well. So if you're interested in the foundation dinner, you can find it on our social media page. All right. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and a great 3-day weekend.